Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome everyone in today's class. Our textbook is Weekend 2, and today, inshallah, we will cover Unit 2, My Things Words, on page 14. This lesson will be presented by me, teacher Mazen Harbi, and the sign language by Mr. Fawaz Al-Agil. So let's begin. Last lesson, we did listen to an interesting chant, which is about, or which is called Things on My Desk chant, where we said that imagine that on your desk, whether in your classrooms or at home, on your desk, you will have different things around. So we can make a chant about these things. For example, at the desk on your home, you can say that your laptop, you can have your laptop, maybe a photo frame, your different books. So these are the things you may have on the desk or at your home. And also about the desk in your classroom, you may have different things like your lunchbox, your notebook, your textbooks, and among other things. So let's listen to this chant that talks about exactly the same things, which is things on your desk. Let's listen to this chant and try to read it again and say it with the teacher. So, things on my desk: pens and pencils, pens and pencils, paper and glue, paper and glue. Now the second part: things on my desk: scissors and erasers, scissors and erasers, candy for you, candy for you. So here we have, or we said, 5 different things you may have on your desk. So we said pens, where you can write or you do your homework. We said pencils, where you can draw pictures or different drawings. And also paper, where you can use to draw. And also glue, where you can stick these papers together. And after this, we said scissors, where you can use scissors to cut paper and make different shapes. And also erasers, where you can use them to erase things that you did right. So 5 things. You can add also to these 5 things like books, notebooks, and so on. And after you do all of this, why not having a candy on your desk? Candy for you. And after this, we did in sounds and letters, we did listen to 4 different words that 2 of them starts with S and M, and 2 of them starts with S and L. We listened to these words, and after we listened, we did match them with the pictures. So let's try it now. Let's listen to these words so we can match them with the pictures. So the first word we have is smile, smile. The second word, snail, snail. And the third one, small, small. And the fourth one is snack, snack. Very well. So here you go. These are the 4 words. We have smile, snail, small, and snack. So what we need to do now, we did listen, we did say, and now we need to match. We need to match these pictures with these words. So you have already one already solved in your books, which is small. So here we go and match the small or the picture with the word. Why we choose this? Because as you can see on his finger, there is a beautiful and small butterfly, as we can see here. Now, let's move on to the other picture. What do you think? Have a look at this yellow face and tell me. If you have a look at this face, what you can tell? Well, we can tell that this face represents happiness, that if someone is happy, he can smile. Then here we can choose or match we can match this picture with smile. So we match it here with the word smile. Now let's have the other picture, which is a sandwich. So a sandwich, usually we eat a sandwich or a piece of an apple or an orange between meals, between dinner and lunch. So what do we call this type of meals? We call them snack. Snack, which is something you usually eat between meals. So here you go. We match this picture with the word snack. So this will leave us with the last word and the last picture. So now I'm very sure you can tell what is this. This is a snail. This is a snail. So now we can go to this snail and match this picture with this word. So we match this picture with this word. So here you go. We did listen to all of these 4 words, and also we did say them again, and also we did match them. We did match them with each picture with its word. Will leave us with the last part, which is write the missing letters. So just have a look at these 2 words. So here we have a word that ends with A-I-L and the other word that ends with A-double-L. So these words are from the same words or the 4 words that we already did listen to, say, and matched as well. So what do you think the first word is? It is, of course, snails. Snails. Snails, and what can we tell about snails? Well, we can say about snails that they are small and quiet. We can tell about snails that they are small and quiet. And also we had the last lesson is the following exercise, which is borrowing things relay. Ask to borrow things. We said that if you want in your classroom to borrow something from someone, your classmate, it is important that you know what to say if you want to borrow it. So what should you say if you want to borrow it? You should start with can I? For example, if you need a pen, you can ask your classmate, can I use your pen? Or a piece of paper, you can ask your classmate, can I use or can I have a piece of paper? Can I? This is the key word if you want to ask someone to borrow something. Can I use your pen? Can I see your book? Can I have a paper? Can I have your pencil? So can I is very important. As we can see here in this example, when the boy asked his classmate, can I use your scissors? And what's most importantly here is what to say when someone asks to take or use or borrow from you. Only one important phrase, which is here you go. So if someone says, can I take or use your scissors? You would say, here you go. Can I use your paper? I can say, here you go. Can I use your pen? Well, here you go. So it is important that we say this phrase, here you go, when we giving it to people. Also, the other question we can see on our book, which is, can I use your eraser? Can I use your eraser? It's very important that we start with can I, with any of the supplies that we use in our classroom. Can I use your pen? Can I use your pencil? Can I use your eraser? Can I use your glue? So, and what we said, the most importantly here is that when we giving something to people who are borrowing, we should say, here you go. Here you go, this is the paper. Here you go, this is the pen. Here you go, this is the eraser. And here you go, this is the pencil. We must say, here you go, to be polite when we give people who are asking to borrow things. To say, here you go, and also to start the question with, can I, if we want to borrow. Now, let's get to know our objectives in today's lesson. At the end of this lesson, we hope that you will be able to follow the teacher and play the copycat game, and also to ask what's this or what are these. So now I would like you to open your books on page 14. I'd like you please to open your books on page 14. Now on page 14, as you can see, what we're going to do here is that we're going to listen, point, and say. So here we're going to learn about two important questions. The first question is, what is this? Or, what's this? Say after me, please. What's this? What's this? So we usually use what's this if we are asking about one thing. One thing. So maybe we are asking about one pencil or one pen or one screen. What's this? This is the question we ask if we are asking about one thing. And how we can give an answer to this type of question? We can give an answer by saying it's. It's. So for example, what's this? It's a screen. What's this? It's a pointer. So what's this is a question where we ask about only one thing, and we start our answer with it's. The other question that I would like to tell you, which is, what are these? So say after me. What are these? What are these? So, what are these is when we ask not about one thing, but more. So for example, when we ask about different books, what are these? Or when we point at different cars, what are these? So when we said, what are these? We mean that we're asking about more than one thing. And how we start our answers? We start our answer with this question with, they are. They are. For example, what are these? They are books. What are these? They are pencils. And what are these? They are screens. So we usually use or answer with they are when we answer these questions. What are these? Now let's take a couple of examples about them so we can practice more this question. So I'm going to say, and I would like you to listen and say after me. So, what's this? What's this? Here when we ask about one thing, and the one thing here we have is number one, it's a comic book. It's a comic book. Now let's try the other question. What are these? What are these? They are comic books. They are comic books. You see, with the first one, when we talk about one thing, here we can use article like a comic book. But when we talk about more than one thing, like these, this time we don't use article here, we add s to the word. We said comic books. Now let's try number 3 and 4. So, what's this? It is an MP3 player. It is an MP3 player. So, what are these? They are MP3 players. They are MP3 players. One more example. So, what's this? It is a wallet. It is a wallet. And what are these? They are wallets. They are wallets. Now, the last example we have is this. What's this? What's this? It is a watch. It is a watch. And what are these? They are watches. They are watches. So, it is important that you ask these questions to practice them, whether in your class or at home. Point at one thing and say, what's this? And point about more than one thing and say, what are these? So now, the last thing we will have today is that practice the sentences, play the copycat game. So how we can learn these two questions no better than copying them. So for example, imagine that with your teacher or your classmate, someone would say this sentence, what's this? It's a wallet. And then you copy what the teacher said. So let's try it. So, what's this? It's a wallet. And now you would say, what's this? It's a wallet. And when I use the other question, what are these? They are wallets. You would say, what are these? They are wallets. So try to use different examples, but with the same question, and see how you would learn how to differentiate between what's this and what are these. So at the end, it's important that you follow the teacher and you try to play the copycat game. So now we have reached the end of our lesson. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.